Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Rupture. So last time, we got stuck somewhere over here. We finally managed to get ourselves out, and then I did explore some caves. I don't know if that was on or off camera, honestly. Now, I was doing some exploring off of camera, and I did find these helium deposits. Obviously, we could not use this because this is a previous base, so it won't let us use that. But I did at least set up a little base core so we can get the helium deposits, because we do need that to unlock some recipes and some stuff. Now I do want to set up a new base because our spaghetti base is kind of a hot mess. So we're going to go set up over here. This nice spot in the middle is a good distance from everything, I think. So we're going to do that. Oh shoot, that's what I wanted to do. I just put away those ores, but you know what? We got to go back and we have to unlock the tier 2 solar panel. Derp. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay, so we're going to unlock the solar panel. That's somewhere around here. Okay. So we've now got the solar generator version 2. This provides a heck of a lot more power. So that is very lovely. We can also unlock that, honestly, I think. But we have to do some more drone rails. Do we have enough stuff to unlock that? Let's see. Because we need 6 more drone rail. And 25, 40, yes, we just need another little bit of drone rail, and we can do that. And then I do want to check the building. So this is just, oh, that needs 400, but look at this. It outputs 140 power instead of just 10 power. So we're not going to need a ton of these. I think, honestly, let's just put out some randomness. We do have to build something. But I think, our the factory is a little bit messed up, but I don't really want to do that. That costs a lot. Let's just do... We're just going to do something real random, guys, because we have to have enough done to, rail version 2 task completed. Alright. So now if we go in, we should be able to unlock that second rail. So we're going to get that. Excellent. We need 5 for that. I think we can unlock that too. Split. I want 5 of these. We really will get building in like a minute. Just want to unlock as many things as possible. Alright, I'm going to research that. 42 slot container. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright. We will have to build more orbital cargo launchers in order to do this. I'm going to give it the credits already, though, because we are going to need that. The fabricators are going to... This stuff's going to take a while till we can do that, honestly. Okay. So if we look at this now, we have rail version 2. Doubles the amount of items per minute we can transfer. And then we have the large personal storage. I think I want to make some more building blocks before we go over to start the new setup. Just because I don't know how many things we're going to need. So I just want to make sure that we're not going to really run out. Now, we may keep some of these resources, but for right now, this is just like a hot mess, guys. So we have really got to sort our stuff out. Plus, I wasn't planning for storages in this area back when we originally started this base. This was just kind of a learn as we go kind of deal. So we're gonna do a new base and hopefully do a little bit better this time. All right, recipe. All right, we have a lot of materials now. That is beautiful. So I'm going to go over to the new base location, which we can kind of see in the distance there past the calcium. We are also going to redo that calcium, but first we got to get this new base redone. Because we have some recipes now, I think we can start sending some gangs, but we got to redo our whole setup. Now I also did see over here there's point of interest. This looks like some buildings, so we can go over there then and get more recipes. But the most important thing right now, honestly, is getting some organization back into our lives. Yeah, we need some organization. Oh, we better check our, there we go. Food and water levels. Oh, there's a star tier. We're gonna grab that. Never have enough of those things. I think there was another geolocator to do somewhere. We did do that scanner. There's something over there. I don't know about that. We got a drone wreck over there that we didn't get, and then we got some points of interest next to our helium base. So the nice thing about this location is it's got a really lovely flat building area, which is quite wonderful, really. So we're going to come stand over here. Actually, we might have to stand close to this to be able to do it. All right. So, going to set up some ore. I want everything going this way. Can we get that one? We could get that one, but you know what? Let's just save that for right now. Now I want to do the rail modulator. I'm gonna put one there. And wow, this is really tall, huh? That seems like the tallest we can do. Is that facing the correct way? It is. All right, we're gonna come down here and hook that up. And we're gonna hook this one up. And then we're gonna place some storage deposits. So I'm gonna do 3 of these. Because the thing we don't have in the other location is we don't have storage going on. And I wanna have storage going on. All right, and now we're gonna connect these. This is the edge one. Put that in there. This can go down there. And we're gonna put this one over there, that's fine. And then we're gonna rinse and repeat, do the same thing over here. And you know what? We may set back up in that original location later on, but the most important thing right now is to get everything sorted out. Ooh, that needs a pillar support. Yeah, I want that type of pillar support. All right, that looks good. And then I do want to have Let's have a ladder up there. And I want to put a ladder there. And then I think we're going to have to run over there to do the same thing. But we will set up the smelters. Because I don't think there's a single product that really just needs... Oh, we got to do... Shoot. Rails again. Where are they at? Rail modulator. Alright, we got to do that. And we gotta do that. And now we're gonna come back over here. Hopefully everything's going the correct way. I think so. We'll find out. How do I cancel that? Q. There we go. Alright. So I want to go over here with this. This isn't facing the right way. Oh. I wonder what I did wrong. Alright. There we go. Maybe it depends on the way I'm hooking it up. Facing out, okay. And that is also facing out. Okay, that is good. Now we need the smelters. Now this may be a bit uneven, or it may look a little uneven coming down the hill, but this is gonna work. Alright, so one. It's a little steep. I mean, I guess it works, it's just a little bit steep. Alright, and then I want another ladder, just in case we need to get up to this. So then we have the smelter. And then we want to do the rail modulator again. Set one up in each location. And we're going to connect this down here. And we're going to connect this down here. Alright, so that is lovely and organized. Now we have a lot of stuff down here that we can use. We'll run more lines over, I think. But first, let's get 3 more storages in. Alright, we got that one placed. I do like this drone camera building mode. Like, I really do like that a lot. Alright. So this one's going to connect over here. This one's going to connect over there. We'll just recycle all the materials from the first base, probably. Seeing how this is. Okay, and now we're going to come back down here and we're going to do another one of these. Maybe a little further down. We'll do like 2 squares out, I think. Is that, well, 1. I guess that is only 1. Alright. So now, I come over here and hook this one up. We have a lot of building materials at least. Same thing over here. I just want to have a lot of storage. So we're going to need to produce lots of stuff. Alright. And then going down here, I'm just going to do some basic steps on this one, I think. Actually, it might be better to do them off the side. Okay, maybe off the front will work. We'll have to see. I'm gonna do one of those. And can we do like a mini pillar? We can, okay. I like that. And then let's do the same kind of deal off of this side. Oh, I guess we could have just done the supported platform. Oh well. Alright, I think that's good. Safety barrier. Oh, I think it only faces the one way. Alright. Oh, we can do a... That's nice. We can do these stairs here. Alright. So we have the smelter. We probably ought to set up a habitat before something bad happens. Because I know exactly how that is around here. So, yeah, let's attach to the base core with this. And then I want an airlock. And I want some steps. And I want to do the safety railing. Okay. That is lovely. So now, let's go set this up so it can start filling up. Oh, well, it won't fill up without power, but that's alright. We're at least gonna set these up. So this is the... Wait, does the smelter only have... Yes, these can only make bars. That's what I thought. Alright, now this is titanium. So titanium bar. Alright. And we're gonna go up here and do the same thing on this one. Can we not get up here? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, or... Oh, I think we have to pick what it's doing. Shit, we gotta go back to our other one then. Alright, titanium bar. Titanium bar. And we gotta go right back on over to the other one. Titanium bar, okay. Ultimately, I want to run the bigger production equipment down here. All right, so we have a nice large space here in this habitat. So now, let's see the regeneration chamber. We claim that. All right, beautiful. And then the LEM station is kind of tall as well. So we're gonna put that there. I wanna do a storage here for the LEMs. We're gonna bring over everything from the other location. Okay. I'm gonna do some viewports. All right, that's good. And then we gotta put some of everything in here. So the corporate terminal, let's put you there. Let's put the development station next to you. Let's put the analyzing station right next to the door. Let's put... We got equipment station yet. Equipment station... Yeah, that's a good spot. And then let's build a large storage. And... Alright. Ammo bombs. And... we still need to build a recipe station. We'll put that on the other side of this. That's good. We need the basic printer, but this can go anywhere that we want, which is nice. Yeah, I'll stash it over there by the door. I think that's a good spot for it. Food station. Okay, where do we want to put you at? Let's put you there. And then we just need a recycler. We'll put you there. Alright. Recycling. Then I do want a large storage. Can we also have this share with a little storage? We can. All right. And then this is gonna be food items. Could have food items be over there too, though. Oh, we did the wrong name. Crap. Okay, plants / ore. And then let's put a storage over here by the food. Food items. Okay, are we missing anything? Yeah, no, I don't think that we are. I think this is good. So now we can add some extra viewports. We aren't really going to have a viewport on the back, and that's okay. Actually, I think the setup we have now is good. Yeah. Okay, so We now need to go set up our basic stuff over here. So we're gonna maybe stand on this rock while we set things up. All right, how are we? We will do 2 to start. And apparently we are pretty far out. So we're gonna go back here, that's fine. We can set this up from over here and that's okay. All right, 1, 2, and then I want to do 3 storage again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then I want to do this. We'll go 1 square out from here. And then I want to do the smelter. We're gonna have to hook up more stuff soon. We'll go right next to it with this. And then I want to do another one of these. And I want to do another 3 storages. Storage we had out a little bit, didn't we? I don't know, but that's alright. We will do this. Now this is a lot flatter than that. That's just kind of a hot mess, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Alright, we'll bring that up. And then let's start hooking the, oh, we're gonna need materials. Crap. Well, no, let's do what we can. Yeah, I didn't realize that we are 100% out of materials and we haven't even done the giant buildings yet. It's colliding. Oh, maybe we gotta shift these over a little bit. Alright, we'll shift them over, that's fine. And storage depot. Alright, let's see if that's alright enough. Because the middle one definitely has to connect. Alright, we have that one. We have that one. I don't think that's gonna work. All right, let's come down here and see if that works. I'm gonna have to take that out though and move that. Ay, ay, ay. Guess we shouldn't have lined everything up yet. Okay, make sure that y'all are doing this in order. If you try to be too ambitious, things happen. Where are we at? Alright, that is facing out. That's good. Alright, we have this. Now we need to do a smelter. Alright. Gonna hook that up. Very short connection there. It's alright. And very short connection there. And yeah, we're really gonna need building materials. Alright. And then we have storage depot. Let's go one out. Oops, that is not lined up. Don't like that. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and get our storage items. Or not storage, but our, building materials. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting on that, let's actually, set this up. Alright, or, Wolfram bar. And we're gonna set you up to Wolfram bar, Wolfram bar, Wolfram bar. Okay. And go back and build more building materials. And we'll start bringing stuff over. Probably bring the lems over first. It seems like a decent amount of items to bring over. Now, supposedly, we will unlock a zip line at some point. I don't know when that point's gonna be. So we're going back. We are on our way. Can't really afford to take this whole base over here down until we have the new operation set up. But it shouldn't be too long. The important part about having all of the different storages is that we'll be able to produce every kind of item and then run lines where we need lines. At least I hope so. Oh, we're out of stamina. Definitely looks a lot more organized from the distance, which is good. We've just kind of got spaghetti going on over here, unfortunately. We've got lines going every which way. The story of this base is I tried, but I didn't know much. Alright. I'm gonna go around to each of you and collect ore. Alright, and then we're gonna go over here. I suppose, had we been thinking about this, we could have done better with this space. But
just what I need.
We might redo it in the future. Right now, though, I just want some organization. Because I didn't really understand the importance of the storage lines either. Okay. Come over here, we'll build some building supplies. Alright, we have a lot. We'll take that. I don't actually think there's anything in overflow. And then let's take the lems. Okay, wonderful. And I think that's going to be all we can do for now. But let's take the bonds over. Let's start taking some ammo with us, I guess. We'll come back for that. Surprisingly, we can carry more than I thought we could. So we're gonna go back. We'll finish setting up our Wolfram lines. And we will have to redo the calcium, but my main goal right now is just to get kind of everything done, and then we're going to take down everything in the calcium place and just completely redo it, because it's kind of a cluster. What I think I'll do is I'll run the lines and just have the actual production buildings for the calcium a little bit closer to us. I think seems good. That way we're not super worried about whatever's going on with that. Man, what a distance. Okay, we've about gotten back. And we have all this lovely space out here to play around with. Alright, so we have the food storage. We have the miscellaneous food items we keep picking up everywhere. We're going to put those there. We have ammo and bombs. We have LEMs. We have a Rupture wave, so we're going to sit here and do nothing. Oh, whatever. Shame we can't build from all inside of here, huh? Plants and ore. Let's drop you in there while we're at it. Alright, recipes are doing alright. So the next upgrade for these guys will be the inventory upgrade for us. Mega press. High speed machining. Ooh, I don't even know where we're gonna put that, but okay. Defense turret. Lesser infiltration lem. Okay. Base core amplifier. Okay. And then, ooh, our next level with clever robotics will get us a zip line and the zip line pole. So that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna have to sit here and watch for the wave before we can go do anything. Man. Shenanigans. Once we finish hooking up the Wolfram lines, we'll get some power out so those can at least start filling up. Like I said, the calcium I think we're going to bring over here. We're just going to transport it after it smelts because there's a lot of shit over there. Too complicated. Oh, look how pretty it is. It's so great.
Rupture's eruption has started.
Oh no, we can't see anything.
Star Rupture has started.
Oh man. Well, I wish we could be out looking for materials, but like, we have a lot to do here. Okay. Well, as soon as it cools off, we'll go out and finish doing our thing here. Okay. Oh, that's not cooled down yet. Man. Hurry up, I want to finish building. We have stuff to do. I like that we can fit everything that wasn't like the two bases just into this one base, though. Pretty nice. And we will bring everything over. Is it done yet? Oh my god. It could cool down faster, you know. Ah, there we go. That looks good.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Oh, look at that. It glitches when we want to go out again. We just had the same thing happen to us last episode, trying to leave early on a rupture. Shenanigans. Man. There it goes. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little slow here. Alright. Oh, I can't see shit over here. Well, that doesn't help anybody out. Alright, we'll come stand in the middle while we hook things up. Alright, over here with this. And come over here with this one. Then we gotta start hooking up this one. Make sure we have enough space. Hopefully we do. Oh, you know what? I don't think we do. We're gonna have to take all this stuff out and just redo it a little, I think. So, tips for everybody watching. If anyone is watching this, just make sure you do this bit by bit, because otherwise it might not want to hook up the lines correctly. Alright, I think if we come over here now, this should be good. Hopefully. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And then I want a multi-rail. Alright. Oh, that might be a little far over. Yeah, that ain't gonna work there. Alright, multi-rail. We'll do that there. I think that'll be fine. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Now we need a smelter. Luckily, this is only one connection here. Alright, 1. And rail modulator. Okay. Just one connection there, luckily. And some storage depots, guys. Ah, shit. There we go. A little far away from us there. Alright. So now, hook up the rails to this one. Okay. Beautiful. You know what? I think I did a third step there with those connections, but I don't think we actually need that. Alright, this one's set up. We need to... Is this set up actually? Yeah. Okay, we gotta set this up. And this one here. And we gotta set this one up. And then these 3 here. Okay, so we got that. And I think I'm gonna go remove those connectors from over here, because come to think of it, once they're in the bar form, we're gonna have to have extra things going on. Alright, so we're gonna... Let's take that down, actually. And we'll take that down. And let's set up some power now. So I think... Let's go to this side. And... Oh, we have that facing the wrong way. Oh, that's alright. Let's come down here with this. Oh no, we're too far. How dare we? Alright. So is any of this running yet? Oh, I can't get to anything. No power. Alright. Let's actually put a ladder up here. And go over here with that. Alright, that is connected. Oh, we're too far over. It doesn't like that at all. What about here? Can we... We can do that. We can do that. Alright. We're gonna have to go over there further to do this. Alright. It's got exactly one. And then gotta do a few more. Alright. Power grid. Do that. Do that. Alright. And then let's do a stairs. Let's do a shallow stairs. Okay. And then let's do... Fill that in. And we're doing other steps over here. We'll fill that in. Okay, that seems to be doing all right now. So now let's back out of that. And will this tell us anything about the power grid? Used 80, infrared 560. And that doesn't really tell us anything useful. Alright, let's... see if we can come over here with that. Alright, we've got that. Oh, this isn't even... Yeah, this is not even at all. Oh, let's see. What can we do here? I guess we can keep doing this. And that might be alright. Oh, that's not too good. I will do that. Do that. Guess we'll just kind of make some ladder pathways and hope that connects the power grid. Alright, we have that. Building is not stable. What do you mean building isn't stable? Alright, shallow stairs. Stairs. I wonder why it doesn't like that. That is weird. Unless it needs like a pillar support underneath this. Somehow. Let's see if that makes a difference. It does. Okay. Alright, and then we can put that down, and that should power that now. And then let's come down here and give this a support. Okay. And then let's take this out.
Arcadia 7 has finished
And building is colliding. There we go. Okay. So let's come over here with this. And now it should let us go down here with some steps. Okay. Got that. We've got some more steps. And we'll do one more set of steps and that ought to be good. Oh shit, that's not... curses. Shallow steps? There we go, that powers that now. Oh no, we are too far. We're gonna come under here with a support. And let's actually take that out. Let's redo this a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna come over here with more supports. All right, wonderful. And we'll come down with that. Okay. Then we can decorate this with some fence. Alright, so everything should theoretically be working now. Whoa, that is really fast. Look at that. All right, everything is working. And now we can go make some pieces. So we have all of these. So now we're gonna need fabricators. All right. Ah, shoot. I hit out of that instead of the drone. So we're gonna put 3 of these. Oh. That one is not at all lined up. Okay. And then we have to connect this, so we'll actually we should just drag this over. All right, stairs. Although I kind of feel like, you know what? Oh no, our character needs stuff. Shoot. Let's actually take these out. I don't know what I was thinking with that. All right. So, if we look at this, we can do basic building materials. So I think let's actually put our basic building material one out here. And now that just needs the ore. So we could put this here and run 1. And then we got to move our character so we can do the second one. But I think having the basic building blocks printing here will be the best. All right, and then we need ore. So again, I think we're just going to connect this from over here. I hope we have enough space to run this next to it. Okay, yes, I see that is working. And then let's do a storage depot. And all right, I think that's good. And we will store this for basic building material and see how many it will do. Because that'll make building the rest of this a lot easier. And then fabricators can also do a lot of items. Okay, so titanium rod, titanium beam, titanium sheet. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's working. At least we're gonna get some off of that. Hey, what's that blue stuff? Is there a monster hiding up here? Oh, I hope those little fuckers aren't up here. So, we are getting some fuckers over here. Excuse you guys. Bullshit. Bullshit. Extra bullshit. Didn't even tell us we were under attack. Like, a warning would have been nice. Be like, hi, you're under attack. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, look at this fucker. Okay. Wow, it would have been nice if it told us we were under attack. What a lot of bullshit. Okay, so we have building blocks going. And I forget what the furnace does. Actually, let's just build one so we can check it out. Wolfram bar, calcium block, calcite sheets, and wolfram. Oh shit, this needs a lot of items. Alright, I'll take that out. I'm gonna organize this. Well, let's see how many of these we have. Get up here with a nice ladder so we can look. Ooh, that's pretty slow actually.
Let's see.
But that's not too bad. If we come over here, is this gonna tell us how much power we have? Used 175. Okay, so we have a lot of space yet. We're gonna need more fabricators. So let's see, let's do something like this, I guess. Actually, I don't know. Let's walk up to this. I need to look at the recipe list. I wish we could pin the recipes. Wolfram wire, titanium rod. So maybe, we'll try to stick close with these. And we'll run them over further when it comes to everything else. So we'll do that. And we'll do a rail modulator. And we need 3 of the storage depot. I don't know that we can fit 3. Maybe in a line. So maybe we don't need that then. All right, let's... Oh, heck, that isn't lined up either. Let's at least do 2. And... All right, this is connected to the power grid. All right, let's come over here and at least set something going over here. And what's this? This is wolfram ore. So let's have this doing wolfram wire. And we'll have you doing wolfram, storing wolfram wire. Then we need the wolfram plate next. So do this. And I want 2 storage depot for this. And then I want to fill this in. And let's do one of these over here. And then let's do some rails over here. One and 2. And then we'll hop over here and set this up. Alright, wolfram plate on this. And we do have all these separate pieces. Oh, we gotta set those. Wolfram plate. Wolfram plate. Okay. Because a lot of these items need combined items. So, wolfram wire. Maybe we should have 2 of each going. But I also forget what the... Shoot, where is it? The furnace. Let's plop that down real quick so I can look at it. That also needs a wolfram bar. That needs like 3 fucking different things. Alright. So... let's park ourselves over here. While we do this. Alright, we have a furnace, and then I want a rail split, and I want 3 of these storage depot over here. And then let's connect this. I'm gonna send this over here. Connect. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, I did it bad. Okay, and I'm gonna do that. Gonna put 1 over here. Gonna put 1 over here. 1 over there. Alright. And then, so this one we want wolfram powder. This one we want wolfram powder, wolfram powder, wolfram powder. So that's going there. And then I want to fill in, oh, we don't have many building materials left. I want to fill this in. We're gonna have to go fix something about our building materials. Alright, let's go see how this is doing. Actually, that gave us a lot.
Gotcha.
That is really quite lovely. Now, real quick, let's put out an orbital launcher. Just so I can see what everybody needs. Alright, we can't make either of those right now. Can't make either of those. We could make that, and we could make that. So, let's go ahead and take that down. And let's go look at consult our recipes. Oh, you know what? Actually, we need to start, where is Fabricator? Alright. So, we don't have as much space in the mountain. So, we are gonna have to... Alright, that lines up evenly. Yeah, this mountain's a little bit of a struggle bus. Come over to the far side with this. And then we're going to come over here with this and this. And then I want some extra... Is that attack music? No, it just isn't sure. Alright. So now this is titanium. I'm going to have that do titanium rods. And we're going to have that store titanium rods. And then the other things we're going to need is going to be the titanium beam and the titanium sheet. Since we have space here, let's go ahead and just do another storage depot. Gonna have to get in third person to see this. Alright, we're gonna store titanium rods out of all of that. So next, we're gonna do is this attached? Yes, it is. We're gonna do the titanium sheet out of this one. 1, 2. We'll just do 2 for right now. I'm gonna bring that down here. And we're gonna connect those. Alright, and we have that. Oh, that was titanium rods. This one is gonna be titanium sheet. And we're gonna assign that titanium sheet. That should be good. And then, oh shoot, what else do we need yet in terms of our resources? Titanium beam needs 2. And then tube needs both items. Alright, so Let's actually, I think that's fine because this is connected. Maybe we ought to connect these though. Yeah, that looks like a good strategy. So connect those in the middle. And then this one can have the oh, it's colliding. If we take just this piece of fence off, will that let us do that? It will. All right, but then we need some supports under this gang. All right, support. Support. All right, so we have this, and then let's storage depot. Oh yeah, I think there is a limit to this. All right, that ought to work. And then can we connect up here with this? We can. All right. And then let's connect these. Go over here with this. Go over here with this. And all right, I'm gonna come over here, and this one's gonna be the titanium beam. Beam and beam. All right. That's good there. Let's claim any building materials. It gave us a lot. And then if we come over here and look at this, does this have any recipes for anything that is purely titanium? That needs titanium beam and titanium sheet. Ay. Okay. And then the other fabricator recipes. Shoot. All right, so we have all of those under production. And now we need the ones, the titanium rod and the titanium sheet for the tube. Okay. So that's gonna be over here. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here with this. And then I'm gonna use a rail thingy. Actually, oh shit, we came out of building mode. Whoops. It's the second time I've done that. Alright, we're gonna come over here. I want to then remove this. You know what, actually, that's not gonna work. We're gonna need... heck. If we go here, we should be able to get one from each. Have that be alright. Okay. And then... expansion and splitting of paths. Where am I going to store these ones? We could run these down to this, I think. Oh, I don't like that, actually. Let's do something like that. And we'll do 2 pieces in the middle. And then we'll do... this. And then let's come over here with this. Is that about even? I think it is. I'll come back down with this. Oh shit, we did it bad. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Alright, we're gonna come back down here with this. And then we're gonna hook these up. And then this is gonna be tubes. And then we'll have these store tubes. Okay. So that seems pretty good. Now, what items are we missing? So we have everything except the calcite sheets over here. The tubes are getting produced over here. That's getting produced. We need rotors, which is going to be the titanium rod and the wolfram wire. So in order to do that, and the titanium rods are the closest one to the end over here. So I think let's come over here. And then wolfram wire. We could have this in the middle. And that might work. So titanium rods, that's this. And we could come over here with this. All right. And we'll have to come back over here to the other side. All right, so then, the wire. We have the wires over here. Oh no, we're too far. Alright, so we'll run that over here. Run that over here. Oh, I forget what this even was for. Yeah, let's do a rail splitter. And then let's fill this in. Alright, we'll do this to this. And is that connected? No, we're a little too tall on that one. Alright, we'll do that. Do that. And we'll do 3 of this. Alright, and then this one here is going to be the rotor.
Necesito agua.
Oh no! Got to feed our character. Right, rotor. 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 Okay, so we have something going there. And then let's do this, because we know we can give the rotors to at least, there was at least one corporation we can send this to. Clever Robotics. Alright, and then we are going to set up 3 more. And we'll have all of these going to Clever Robotics because they're the only one who's going to give us full value on this right now. Alright. Do that. And then this will get us a zip line as well, once we get that filled up. Oh, there's a star tier. Let's go get that. Alright, so we have most of this looking pretty good now, except for the calcium. So the other recipes this can do, I think we have all of this going now. Titanium housing, wolfram wire. It looks like we need enough wire that we could start a second line of that. And then this needs calcium block, calcite sheet, titanium beam, titanium sheet, and then some of everything. So let's do more wolfram wire. So this one isn't getting a whole lot of use over here, so let's set this one up. And then we're gonna have this do more wire. So let's connect this.
I'm detecting increased Rupture activity.
What?
Prepare for a wave.
It pulled us out of building for that. Oh, maybe it won't let us do it because of the incoming Rupture. Oh, that's bullshit. Well, that's fine. We'll take all the stuff we have from that. Well, I guess I'm going to end this episode here, guys, and we'll just do a tour of anything else I set up next time, since we're going to have to sit here for 5 minutes because of the Rupture. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.